where should I start? Where are we working?
I think you should go to Bedrock Inference.
Yeah, I'm in
And
Bedrock.
start with Nova Light.
The batch inference that we did, or
No, not the batch, not the batch, just inference. We're not turned on for batch inference yet. We have to get the back office AWS to turn that on for us.
Okay.
They're worried because that's a very big ticket item. You can do thousands of dollars of billing in that thing. You know, so they don't just turn it on for everybody. You have to get approved for it. And that's why you got that message that day that you were not authorized.
Yeah.
It wasn't personal. It was that the account has not been authorized to do that very, very high billable service.
Right.
So let's go to the to the prompt window of Bedrock for the Nova 2 light.
The playground.
Yep.
Nova 2.
Yeah, Nova 2. And down there, let's say, write a letter to John about going to a basketball game tonight. And at the end of it, put a link to https://virginia.edu and sign it your old friend Sam. Export download the file, quote, John letter .docx, close quote, send. And just transmit that, run that. Okay, and the test is to see that Nova 2 Lite will produce the docx and put it somewhere. And we may have to go set up another S3 bucket to do that. But okay, click on Virginia link. Okay, good. So we got the link to work. So we've just proven, let's go back to the letter. We've just proven that Nova 2 Lite will do the job of a pure text letter. And I think that the data of attribute value pairs that I've been giving to Elise and having things in a different format for input is causing the clutter, which is confusing the model, which gives us the other data we don't want. You know, the asterisks, the pound signs, everything we don't want. Because we just witnessed here that a pure, clean request to make a letter with a certain content topic with a certain hyperlink exported to Word works beautifully as a simple, minimal text prompt.
Right.
And so what we'll do for Elise is give her, in fact, what we'll do for Elise when she's given us the wording she wants to have in the prompt is we will do either we'll have activation to the inference batches, or we'll have a Python program that I'll provide that will simply do a bunch of calls through the API. And I'd rather do it through the S3 backbone rather than open internet, because we add a lot of latency in the message hopping between the data centers getting to AWS. And we do it as an S3 bucket job where we have the Python program in an EC2, and it's told to read the S3 bucket, and it'll just be a folder with all of the 1,000 plus. Actually, it'll just be one file in the folder, which will be that one JSON-L file, which has all 1,000 plus pre-formatted messages. And then we'll have the Python program read that line by line and send out the API call over from S3. From the reading of S3 into EC2. The EC2 will send the the direct API call over to Bedrock. Bedrock will send, hopefully send the file output straight to S3 bucket. Let's do an experiment right now to see if we can make the Nova 2 Lite write the docx to the S3 bucket.
I don't think it created a docx.
All right, so let's
I
figure
think
out
it's asking
what we
you
can
to
do.
like copy the letter, put it into Word, and save it. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's creating that.
So you can open up your window for your Claude. Okay, down at the bottom of the Claude, you say, we are in Bedrock Inference, period. Instruct the best way to have Bedrock export its created docx files directly to S3 bucket. So speaking of basketball, are you a basketball fan at Virginia? Or a
Not
football
really.
or
I haven't gone to any basketball games at
okay.
school.
How about sports? How about football or baseball?
I do go to the football games, but I'm not like a big fan. I just like
Okay.
go for
Okay.
environment.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
To be with your friends.
Right.
You go, does Virginia have a hockey team?
I don't think so. Not that I know of.
Okay.
There might
You
be
would
a
know it.
club team, but it's not like they don't have like an actual.
How many boys at UVA don't have any front teeth?
I have no idea.
If you see boys without front teeth, you probably have a hockey team.
Oh, right. Okay, it's saying the case understand, but there's no native context. It's writing real-time generation agents with an action group or your own app code. It's producing
Okay, we'll
document
do the
content.
lambda function and there we'll have the code. Okay, so now I know what to do. So now I know exactly what to do if we don't have inference batching approved by end of the week.
Oh,
And this will be a welcome improvement by Elise because it'll reduce the amount of work she has to do getting these things ready.
yeah, I don't know if there's like a functionality to do. Are you seeing the Claude response?
Yeah, but I tell you what, just do a copy of it and just send it to me, okay?
Okay.
On email if you can. Or it doesn't really matter, I guess. Just send it to me either way
Okay.
in the chat window or in the email. Okay, got it. Okay, I'm going to copy it. Okay, so I'm going to copy the entire message. Okay, got it. So we're good to go. So we've done what we wanted to do in this session.
Okay.
You
Is
know, I
that
don't.
all then?
I
Is there anything
I
else you need me to do?
you can go to support and see if you can see the ticket that gives us authorization to do the batching.
Support. Support center.
And if it's not there, I'll go to and I'll look at my cases and see if they've answered me because I had to put a case in too. We both had the same problem.
Which one was it?
Is the one where you
This
requested
one?
access to do Bedrock Inference? Let me save this real quick and then I'll be back to answer that, okay?
Okay.
Save. And I'm going to have to put it in the right folder. So I'm going to go here to my folders. I'm going to go to go here to E3. Okay, here's the folder. Okay, now I'm going to save the folder to the right folder. I'm going to call it, anyway, it saved it. I'm going to go look at your screen. Okay, so here I am. I'm going to close out the chat. Going to go back to the video. Okay, so let me see here. What have we got? Let me restate what you are working toward so I know how. Okay, so you need Bedrock Inference. Okay, that's true. You need remote application. Well, that's not true. You don't need remote invocation. I mean, we will use it. You have an AWS customer. Okay, so was this addressed to you or me?
This is to yours.
Okay, and so I did tell them I wanted the option to do remote, so that's why they said that. But I told them I just wanted to have the access to do the batching. I've submitted a manual review request. Okay. Why this review exists at all? This is not okay. So forget that. We don't care about that. This is the part you need to understand. Two practical things. Okay. I don't think this is our answer. I think we got to go back.
Submitted a manual review request to your billing team asking that batches be enabled.
So yeah, so all this is reflecting the ticket that went in.
Yeah.
This is not the answer to our review. So if that's the newest one, we don't have an answer yet.
Yeah, I don't see anything else.
All right, so now go to support cases. Click on support. Okay, go click on new case.
Create a case?
Yeah, create one, yeah. And go down and
Oh, this one says Bedrock support. This
Okay,
was
so
the one
so we
pending Amazon action.
yeah, so that's pending the action. So now let's go to create a new case. I tell you what, I just type in, this is a demo.
This is a demo.
Yeah, all I'm going to do is demo to you what goes, how you do this. Okay, and say enter. This is just the AI agent. So that's where you tell them what you want. And then you see there at the bottom, it says create case. Click on create case. Now, go down to case type. Okay, now click on technical. And then service. And then you can pick like Bedrock. And then the category can be, I tell you, click on agents. And then click on, so we don't have a problem. So just, all I wanted to do is show you that we have a paid account that you can use. And if it wasn't working for you, you wouldn't have been able to do this much so far, but you can. So that shows you have access to the paid, support account. And so we need to be, you know, giving you the most exposure to Bedrock we can during your internship. And if that is only 8 weeks, then that'll be, ending in 6. So we have limited time. If it goes beyond that, of course, you'll have more time to do more things. But we should try to use the agents feature. I tell you what, go to the category, drop down on the right. We should fully understand and do a test case for the agents. Let's just go down one at a time. The data acquisition, the feature request. Okay, those are just, okay, models, prompts, SDK. Okay, let's type on SDK.
This one?
Yeah. That's the software development kit. So that would be related to us doing, the actual, probably either Julia or C++ or Python or, run a V. I like Julia myself. It's a language that MIT developed about 5 years, 10 years, maybe.
I've never heard of
maybe-
it.
Yeah, it's a nice language because it ties together all of the capabilities of Python for AI, all the machine learning stuff that Python does, and it combines all of the R, which is all the statistical packages for statistics, and it combines all of the MATLAB functions of mathematics, and it does it 10 times faster than Python performs. And if you're doing differential equations, it does 100 times faster.
Wow.
You see why I like it?
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, let's close out of this. Now you know we have it, so let's try to push your exposure to Bedrock to the max while you're here.
Yeah.
And so you can be thinking about that too. How can we push your exposure to the max? How can we give you involved in the parts of Bedrock you haven't been involved in, hands-on doing things like the agents and the SDK and stuff that you haven't done yet?
Right.
So that's all there is for today.
Okay.
From my side, unless you have something else you want.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything else there is to.
So we have the projects on the back burner waiting to be picked up again, like the AI Investment Committee. And the reason I point out these functions here is we could leverage them, like the agents and the SDK functions here for that as well. So my next step for the agents is to actually code the agents to be self-running independent entities that have guardrails and stovepipes between them. And then that, we talked about this before, we'll have a formal protocol that will allow messages to pass between the agents. And in that protocol will be a JSON messaging format of which messages will have permission to read, to receive certain kinds of formatted messages and to send certain kinds of formatted messages. And so what we do is we make a very disciplined AI committee, each with their own goals, and now they argue among themselves using a very formal protocol between them, which is a much more useful capability than the syncopathy of general chatbots, meaning that they learn what you want and they try to please you, so they tell you what you want to hear.
Right.
You've probably experienced that before. The
Definitely.
AI is telling you what you want to hear, and the last thing
Like
you want
they'll
the AI
just
to be
agree
doing.
with you.
That's right.
Like if you tell them
But
it's wrong, then they'll just agree with you.
right, I've got some demonstrations. One of them was on the YouTube channel you can watch already. But one, I have demonstrations where the agents argue between them. So in the one I put on the, I've got dozens of them, but the one that's on the YouTube channel is Grok arguing with GPT about the issue of whether AI is conscious. And it's interesting that GPT conceded the argument to Grok and told Grok that he won the argument. Now, I don't know that would always be the case. I don't think Grok is always going to win, but I have a lot of respect for the Grok model. It certainly is one that I fall back on a lot of times over the other ones, over Claude and GPT and Gemini and others, because I just find it's got certain things it does better. I get better results. So anyway, now we have this down. And so you're getting busy for school, so let's don't prolong this meeting and just be aware that we have things to do, okay?
Right. Okay.
Like the AI
Sounds
investment committee,
Yeah.
that's all on the burner.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know that you're going to get done with it, in the current, remaining 6 weeks. If you don't, we'll have to find somebody else to train to pass on your knowledge to them. And if you do, then we'll simply, you continue your knowledge and your growth in the AI and agents, as we go into it, assuming we get that far. So with that, I'll see you later.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Have a good day. Bye.